Episode 7 started off exactly where episode 6 ended, in the kind of like dream slash memory realm of Deku and Shigaraki. But now Deku is actually able to influence what's actually going on, like being able to hold back Shigaraki from his kind of rageful attack on his family. Though by doing this, he ends up kind of getting his arms decayed in the process. But even with all of this, Deku's still able to kind of break through and like win this mental fight with Shigaraki and kind of finally convey the type of acceptance message that he's been trying to push this entire time. But of course, victory isn't going to be that easy, because we do get the surprise of All For One breaking through. And we get the kind of crazy backstory of how he's influenced Shigaraki's life even from before he was even alive, before he was even born, to manipulate him to have that level of hatred for people, all for his grand scheme plan. And then because of this, we get All For One finally taking over Shigaraki's full body and mind. And then with this massive explosion, this launches him and Deku back into the real world. And yet somehow Deku is even still alive even after all of this. And we get to the point where All For One is about to finish off Deku. But then, just like in any anime or comic book sense, someone has to come save the day in the last practical second. And it's pretty funny that that person on scene ends up being Sero of all people. And then we get the arrival of Aizawa, which leads us into the kind of backstory of how they got here and how they are here to back Deku up. And then after all this, we get a bit of a payoff from the last episode where Eri was trying to do whatever she could to kind of help Deku out. So now in this scene where Aizawa was trying to recruit as many heroes as possible, she comes up with him begging him to take a piece of her horn to be able to kind of rewind, try to heal and help in any way that she could. Even though she technically doesn't know that he had lost his arms, she does know he'd be injured in any way whatsoever, so she's just putting in whatever power, energy, and effort that she can to help him out. And then this leads into the end of the episode, where not only do we get the opening of more portals, which has the rest of Class 1A and other heroes out here to back Deku up, but we also get the payoff of Eri's horn being able to kind of rewind Deku's injuries and fully reviving his arms, and most likely bringing him back to pretty much full strength. And then with this, we get the end of this episode, which will end up leading into the start of the next one.